It has happened that Tinubu and Justice Omotosho have decided or have finally divided the Igbos. And in the course of this, they are automatically saying that they don't want the peace in the Southeast. If today is your first time of watching my video, please kindly subscribe to this channel. If you have subscribed, on your notifications, share this video massively, because it is obvious now that the hatred against this particular tribe that Buhari started has passed it on to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I have been saying it time without number that the day one Tinubu decided to start the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu afresh, I know where Tinubu is going. Tinubu is a man that if he decided to do something, he must achieve it by all costs. In as much as human being is there, as far as no matter what it take him, because he knows that the corruption has gone deeply in Nigeria, that even the judiciary cannot reject that offer. We saw what happened in general election in 2023. This obvious now that he's realizing it because of what he had did. He's now telling the judges, oh, don't allow the others to rebuy judgment. Excuse me, you have shown example to others, and people have seen it that the only way to get judgment in Nigeria is you to have your way, to find your way how to buy your own. And that's why we are seeing the rascality we are seeing in the judiciary, where called High Court in Abuja, which Wike allegedly have handled the judges in Abuja. They give order, even with this Justice Omotosho that people are pointing him at, that is a loyalist to Wike. Once another judgment delivered in Abuja, you can see Oyo State also do its own. It's highest bidder, but the worst part of it, people who are suffering it is the poor masses who does not have money to buy judgment. It's as a result of what you are seeing in the court yesterday when Donald Trump called Nigeria a country of particular concern. Some people where they don't get brain, they are accusing Donald Trump. What language to qualify Nigeria again with this thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu government is doing? Let's be realistic to ourselves. I have been saying it time without number. When Tinubu say I will start from where Buhari end, what do you think? You came in, you say you want to start the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but under your government, we are seeing Fulani bandit. You are seeing Boko Haram. They don't hide it. They are going with peace deal with the government. You do nothing about it. Merely yesterday, Justice Omotosho, what Justice Omotosho is telling us yesterday, all the years he spent in law, that he's only sending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to jail because of the broadcast, which they never review where. Because if they would have said the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing his broadcast in UK, automatically they does not have the jurisdiction to try him in Nigeria. They knew it, but they cover it aside. This injustice to the Igbos have to stop. This injustice to this tribe has to stop. Buhari did it and passed over it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If Tinubu want to be sincere enough, Tinubu should have called for the name that was given to Buhari. 6 name of Boko Haram that was sponsoring Boko Haram, that United Arab Emirates gave to Buhari. Did Tinubu go there? He didn't. Tundi Bello, the rest of them that are terrorizing Nigeria, Tinubu know them. Tinubu government refused to do something about it. 25 girls were kidnapped in Kebbi now. Right? You can see how Tinubu and the governors are running, say within 2 weeks they will be back. 35 people were kidnapped in Kwara, where they are demanding over 100 billion. Over 3 billion. Because they are charging 100 million for one. And you can see it. Have you seen what happened yesterday? That Omowore now allegedly now, that what Justice Omotosho did yesterday was to read the script given to him. That the script has already been written. Oh, some of you are saying, oh, Kanu has behaved like this. He's doing. How did you want him to behave? For crying out loud. This injustice in Nigeria against this tribe have to stop. It has. To some of you who are clapping hand now, justice have come. It will serve round. It's just a matter of time. You can see now that the US now are not ready to give down. They have told Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are looking down on them by sending your NSA, sending police, sending this thing to come and represent. What's wrong? Why can't Tinubu enter America? Is Tinubu forbidden to enter America? In 2017, despite we criticized Buhari, Buhari is running at that. Buhari still went to meet Donald Trump. Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if it is to go to this, why is he afraid to enter America? Is there anything that is not letting us to know? Of course, never too late than never. Chief priest now he has sent a message to Tinubu that all Tinubu want to do now to cause to worsen the insecurity in the southeast. Because this single act alone will ignite more insecurity in the southeast. When the regions, the people that matter in the region have spoken that release this man for us, what is Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Justice Omotosho problem? At least you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is terrorizing Southeast. It's not terrorizing Nigeria. When Boko Haram was terrorizing the North, that it does not affect Nigeria, we were living peace here. Not until Buhari came in, he decided to bring in Fulani herdsmen to scatter all over the West. Look at what they are doing in the Kwara. Is this not civil war that these people are calling? When you go to church and begin to shoot people, carrying people. When Donald Trump will talk that there is genocide in Nigeria, they tell you say there's something like genocide. No Christian genocide. What do we call this one? That people are worshiping God on their own. A certain people believe that they have the ability, they have the capacity, they have the guts to enter into the church and begin to shoot and pick more 35 members out of the church. They are demanding 3 billion. And the worst part of it is that the government of the day, who forced Nigerian citizens to go and do BVN, do NIN, they are aware of what is going on. They keep mute. Is it not the governors of the North now are telling us that they know where the 25 girls that were kidnapped from Kebbi State, they know the location they are? It's to tell you they are baiting these guys. You can buy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you can never buy the message he has given. All the message he has given in 2027 till when Buhari kidnapped him till now, they are still relevant. It's what is happening to Nigeria today. How do we forget that man in hurry? Can't you see the love many people are having for him? It is high time the Igbos rise up and speak in one voice. If you think one Nigeria is helping you, you are lying yourself. It is better to be alone and live better than what it is currently in Nigeria. A country whereby you have different type of law that work, Sharia law work for the North. It is the same Sharia law now that is protecting them. You are seeing people with gun. They are boasting, they are saying that when they are committing the atrocity. This Kanu, you did not see single pistol with him as in the Kanu. You don't see cutlass, you don't see jackknife. Or you used to deliver judgment that he was broadcast, he's doing broadcast that is causing violence. Where is he doing that broadcast? Is he in Nigeria? Not in Nigeria. Then if he's not in Nigeria, is it your jurisdiction? I'm not a lawyer, but this is simple. Many of you, when you see that Nnamdi Kanu is angry yesterday, God will punish Justice Omotosho. Omotosho does not know the law. It's as a result of these things. When you are seeing simple things that even you, that you are not a lawyer, you are seeing it, this thing is too obvious. But somebody will come and cover it up and tell you this is how it is. Right from the one Bola Ahmed Tinubu win primary, APC primary, I know that the democracy is in danger. And that's exactly what we are facing today. Because he's a man that have never lose a battle. If he decided to fight you, he will fight you to the end. Because he has studied the system of the country, that the country is weaponized with poverty. So it will be very difficult for anybody to neglect or to reject his offer. That's what we are seeing in Nigeria today. That's why every Igbo man have to celebrate that woman, Nene Oti, who stood against all and said justice must prevail during the last election in Abia State. Because of this, the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu play with his politics now, every other politician have learned it. That's why you can see that Nigeria don't longer enjoy dividend of good governance. They are accumulating the money so that when the election come, they will buy unbuyable for everybody, even when they don't deserve to be there. That's why we have miscreants representing us as a leader. Good people who have the mindset to lead us, they have benched them. Because people that have stolen the public funds have used money to buy people because they weaponize the government or weaponize people with poverty. They have used the money to buy people. This case is not over. I have said it time without number. Anything they want, they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are worsening the whole case. Because we are now a laughing stock to the world. The U.S. Congress have a make statement on this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu issue. He was kidnapped. Nigeria government did not talk about how he was being kidnapped to Nigeria. But all they are after is about he was broadcasting in UK, which they never said in the court. Omotoshofinally covered it up. I said the time without number, what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing now is something that will not go out in memorial. Right? He might thinking he's playing politics now. This politics is too much. But because he's now looking as if he's trying to jam the Yoruba head and the Igbo head together. As if the Yoruba hate the Igbos. The 7 judges yesterday, look at them. They are all one particular tribe. What is the sin of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because he's calling for separation. I've said the time without number. Even Bola Ahmed Tinubu was one in the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He ran to Ezra. When he ran to Ezra, if somebody would have kidnapped him and brought him to Abacha to buy, will he have been president of Nigeria today? The answer is no. A time came, he also said that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria today, but today he's the president of Nigeria. What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanding? Justice, fairness, equity. Can they sit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a one-round table and say, this is what you want, we will give it to you? And start implementing it. Not the wayo one they did to Ojukwu. Yakubu Gowon was telling you, oh, there are no victor, no vanquish. Let's form one Nigeria. Go and contest. We'll make you the president of Nigeria. At the end of the day, they humiliated him. What did they do? They do nothing. So, as it is currently like this now, we should be able to tell ourselves the truth. Nothing but the gospel truth. Nothing but the gospel truth. The truth have to be said. Please share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Breaking news. U.S. Congress, Donald Trump, after carefully listening to the judgment of Justice Omotoshofinally today in court today, have decided to summon Justice Omotoshofinally. Yes, I have said a time without number that the whole world is watching Nigeria concerning this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will allow you people to watch the video, but freedoms all over the world. If you are watching this video and you did not share this video, you are not doing us good. Share this video massively. U.S. Congress now have summoned Nigeria government, especially Justice Omotoshofinally, for deliver this judgment. I've said the time without number. If you have been listening to my video, that I have predicted it, that this is the angle Justice Omotoshofinally is going to. The one where the judges, all of them are the particular tribe, the president, the same tribe with them. We knew that this is where the government is, where it's going to. We are in a situation whereby terrorists who are with arms, buying soldiers, everything, evidence clear, evidence choke, woto ide, but they are ignoring them. A general is even telling them that once they've decided to repent, they can still be the president of Nigeria. But in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, evidence was not there that he said he buy people. The only thing they used to convince him today, to the extent that Justice Omotoshofinally in his own wisdom say he's sentencing him to life imprisonment, that because he's broadcasting an audio that they did not even specifically name this, the location, because they knew that if they make sure the location where he's broadcasting is not going to be it's not in their judicial jurisdiction to try him. They avoid it. You can see this is the reason why we are saying that the judiciary has rebut in Nigeria. Judiciary is now for the highest bidder, where the government of the day decide. Don't forget, let me not go further, because I will allow you people to watch this video. Even the judge who is in the case of this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know who is loyal to in Abuja. We know every case that he has handled, that the man in Abuja, whatever he said is fine. So we are not shocked about today, but every Biafran all over the world, lovers of freedoms, don't forget that tomorrow they are going to appeal in this case. No retreat, no surrender. What the man is fighting for is equity, justice, and fairness. It is obvious now that there is hatred against this tribe, that they don't allow this tribe to be. Don't forget that people who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and brought him to Nigeria, we know them. They are in romance with these people now, right? To make sure to do the needful. But I will allow you people to watch the video. Please, as you watch this video, make sure you share this video, subscribe to this channel, and on your notifications.
The charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask, as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Today is the only day I have witnessed a man being convicted for mere puffery, for what he said from his mouth, not what he did with his own hands. The verdict is not consistent with the evidence laid before the court. The sentence is overbroad, cruel, and unusual. How can you convict a man for making mere broadcasts from a location that was never named, and he never tied that broadcast to any single incident of violence, or even someone slapping someone, not to talk of terrorism? You did all this, you didn't lay any evidence. I don't know where this whole verdict can be grounded in law, logic, or facts. We disagree with the judgment vehemently, yes. And we are going to fight it from here onwards until justice is done. There's no justice yet. Suspect the judgment is not based on law. It's not based on facts. It's based on politics. It's based on some tribal primordial sentiments, just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Igbo. An Igbo man has become the person in Nigeria that should be trampled upon. I'm not saying this because I'm Igbo. I'll say it for the Hausa or Yoruba who gets trampled upon.
The civil war that Nigeria government has been trying to avoid is here with us already. I will allow you people to watch this video. Nigeria army went to go and rescue the 25 girls that was being adopted in Kebbi, the same way they adopted, they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, brought him to Nigeria. Guess what happened? Those guys ambushed Nigeria soldiers. I will allow you to watch the video. They do the video. I will allow you people to watch the video. make sure as you are watching this video and share it. Biafra is here. I've said it several times that the only solution to Nigeria problem is to divide this country, let everybody go on their own separate way. Are you now seeing now that many now, even both Yoruba, everybody are calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resign? That Bola Ahmed Tinubu is too weak. He does not have the capacity to stop this insecurity in Nigeria. I've said it time without number. You see what